Hey everyone!
Here we are in Vermont.
Today is Saturday, October 1st.
Woo!
First day of October.
Crazy.
Hooray.
We've been here for a few days, but we've actually been multiple places this week, so we'll take you back to Tuesday when we left Maine.
Yeah, so Tuesday, we had off on Tuesday, so once we got Kate's car, Brittany, back from the mechanic in Maine, which was around like 5 p.m., we drove to Concord, New Hampshire, so that was a decent drive.
I drove her just because, you know, I drive her more frequently than Jane does, so I was used to the way that she handles, and she seemed fine. However, when we did get to the parking part in Concord, it was a bit dodgy. She only got the one solenoid replaced in Maine, so she needed the other one. But when we got to Concord, we did take her to the shop right away, and we did the after-hours drop-off. And then we walked back. It was like 11 o'clock when we got in. But it's fine. The owners didn't care. They didn't even hear us, so it was fine.
Yeah. So then on Wednesday morning, we woke up, and we worked a full day on Wednesday. And then Wednesday evening, we decided to go explore downtown Concord. It's not huge. It's kind of comparable to Harrisburg, we think. We walked around the grounds of the Capitol building. They have a fake Liberty Bell. The crack isn't even real.
It's painted.
It's painted. Such a disgrace. And walked along the main road there, went to a couple shops, but most of them closed at 5, so we couldn't, you know, visit them. I did get some Thai food. That was good.
Yeah. It was cute. Again, very similar to Harrisburg, small capital city kind of feel, but a nice downtown area as well.
Yeah.
So then Thursday, we had a half day, so that was very exciting. We ended up leaving the place, and we did stop by a record store on the way out. We had seen it the night before, but it was closed, and Jane was like, we have to come back, because we like looked in the windows and it looked pretty cool. So we did that, and then we headed on our way to New Hampshire, and we did make,
You mean Vermont?
Yeah. What am I even saying? Yeah, we headed on our way to Vermont, and we made a couple of stops. The first stop was at King Arthur Baking Company. They have a campus in the middle of the mountains in Vermont, and it was very beautiful. They have a baking school there, and a baker's specialty shop, and a cafe. So we got a couple of pastries and just sat outside and enjoyed. They had sold out most of their things though, because we had gotten there a little bit later in the day. But that was okay, and it was great, a nice little stop on the way. And then our second stop on the way to Vermont was Ben & Jerry's factory. It's their original location in Waterbury. And we got a factory tour, and it was very delicious.
They gave us 3 different samples. The first sample was little pieces of cookie dough that they put in their chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. The second was strawberry cheesecake ice cream, and the third was one of their discontinued ice creams. We don't remember the name, but it had like little chocolate fish pieces
and toffee
inside it.
It was named by, I think, a local band.
Fish.
They decided on the name, so that was cool.
P-H-I-S.
Yeah. They pulled it out of the reserves just for us, so that was fun. But we also did purchase more ice cream because the samples, they were sizey. You know, they were like a nice portion, but we wanted more. Yeah. So we got some more ice cream.
And we just like got our ice cream and just sat and ate it, and they were playing like Gordon Lightfoot, and we were just like in the middle of the mountains of Vermont on this beautiful crisp fall day, and it was just perfect.
Oh, and then on the way out, we visited their flavor graveyard, which is where they have gravestones for all of their discontinued flavors. They had some really interesting ones there. I.e. Vermonty Python.
The epitaph was like, he's not dead yet. Yes, he is. No, he isn't. I'm not dead. I'm still...
And then also the economic crunch, which I thought was humorous, but perhaps a bit ill-timed. But it was fun. They might try to resurrect some flavors. Some of them had multiple dates. So they had come back and then died again and then came back again. So there's still hope for some of them.
And then after Ben and Jerry's, we drove a little further west here to our homestay, our Mennonite Your Way homestay, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere here in a city, so-called city. It's more of a town, but in the outskirts of this city called Virgins, which is about 45 minutes south of Burlington. But it's just this beautiful place. We got the view of the mountains out the window here with an awesome sunset and just great foliage. But the whole drive here was just so beautiful.
Very scenic.
Got to see a lot of the colors start to change on the trees. And as you know, as we were getting closer, the sun was setting, and like the mountains are here, they're full of trees like Pennsylvania's mountains, but they're so much bigger and just like breathtaking. So like the whole drive here, Kate can vouch, I was just like, oh my gosh, wow, that's so beautiful, oh my goodness.
Yeah. But you also have lakes and ponds here and there,
Yeah.
which add to the mountain's grandeur. It's just, yeah, again, not like Pennsylvania, and different than the mountains in Maine too, because some of them in Maine were very rocky and beautiful in their own way, but here it's just all the colors, and yeah, it's beautiful out here.
So
we did enjoy all the driving we have done.
But our hosts here, they're an elderly couple, probably in their 70s or early 80s, but they're very nice and very good hosts to us. Then Friday.
Yeah, Friday we got another full day of work in, and when we were done, we decided to go into the downtown Virgins area, which was very exciting. It had a main street, and
there was a park.
There was a park. Lots of cute little shops, a couple antique stores, thrift stores, some cool places to eat. But again, a lot of those places closed at 5. So when we got there, they were either closing or already closed. Yeah. So we didn't do too much. We went to the grocery store after being downtown,
which was pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And then we came back here and we ate our dinner outside and watched the sunset.
Oh my gosh, it was. We just like stood out there for like an hour, just in silence watching the sunset. It was so pretty.
Yeah. And then when we came back in, our hosts were like, I think we're gonna watch a rom-com. And when we were both in our rooms and I just poked my head out when I heard it starting and I was like, what are you watching?
Let's do it.
And so then I was like, can I sit down? And they were like, sure. And then Jane came out, so we had a little romance movie party.
It was very cute.
It was so cheesy.
As they all are. But it was fun to share a movie with them.
Yeah. So that was Friday. And then Saturday, today, we left the place around 9:30 to go to the Vermont Teddy Bear Factory. Cutest place ever. I'm telling you, all these factories in Vermont that let you come tour the place, adorable. So we did get a tour there as well, and I also made a custom cow teddy bear. It is filled with dreams, and it has a heart inside, which is adorable.
To clarify, it's a teddy bear with a cow pattern on it.
Yes, and it's 100% unique, and they cut the fabric on site in Vermont, whereas with the other fabrics, they don't cut them on site necessarily.
So he was truly born in Vermont.
Yes. So cute. But we did that, and we spent some time there.
It was super cute just to see all the little bears and all the different stuffed animals and how they make them. It's Ruth Bader Ginsburg. First aid. Well, if you remember that Bernie Sanders meme that was popular the other year, this is where his mittens were made. Talk about Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, and then from there it was about another half hour to get into Burlington, and that was another scenic, easy drive. We stopped in South Burlington at the world's tallest filing cabinet. Most exciting thing I've seen this whole trip.
Oh my gosh.
Even more exciting than Wally's.
I so agree.
And we went there 3 times.
All right, well, we've made it here to the world's tallest filing cabinet in Burlington. This was definitely the main attraction in Burlington that we came to, so yeah, I think we're satisfied. We can just go home now. We don't need to see anything else.
I mean, it was kind of a fun thing to see while you were in town.
I mean, where else are you gonna find a filing cabinet that's multiple stories high?
Yeah, it just stretched onwards into the sky for eons. And then we made our way downtown.
Yeah, we went, parked the car, and we walked around Lake Champlain, just admiring the views there, looked at some boats and things. And then we made our way a little more centered town to the downtown. We went to the Church Street Market, like this outdoor summer market. This was actually the last day they had it, so our timing was really nice, but we got some good food there. And then we walked around Church Street. We entered a raffle. It was free. We didn't win, but it was fun.
It's okay. I don't win anything.
Yeah. But yeah, then we went to Church Street, looked at a bunch of different shops, got some chocolate. I got a record at another record store, and went into some other, bookstore. But yeah, so it was a really nice day. Not as cloudy as we were expecting it to be. So yeah, we were really happy with the day, and we just got back not too long ago.
Yeah, so that's been our time here. Tomorrow we're planning on attending the church that our hosts attend. So that'll be fun. Get another taste of local life here. And then we'll be on our way to New York.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll see you in New York.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys. Kate just mixed Cheez-Its with goldfish in her snack bowl. In the comments, is this civilized or is it not? What are your thoughts?
It's in a bowl!
Kyle, we found your building.
Well, 15. Chocolate therapy.
15.5. Not bad.
Definitely took a kind of cute ride. Nice.
I was not expecting anyone to name a bear Syria. Oh my goodness. Burlington, Yo-Yo, Jiggles, Shoo Shoo Seamus. Oh, all sorts of interesting names here. We have Bartholomew, cookie spinach, and vanilla toenail Dolan.
I know! This doesn't look like much!